Well, the man whose empire was almost destroyed by a transitioning friend of his having wild conversations with people he allegedly shouldn't have, it's turned out that much of what was speculated has either been overblown or has been wiped away as more lawsuits are now getting threatened. And it would seem Mr. Beast has now is going on the attack. So if it's been a while, you haven't seen what's, if you're not familiar with what's going on, all of this started when Mr. Beast's best former friend, who goes by the name Chris, who was called Chris Tyson at the time, decided they wanted to transition, and then all heck broke loose. It turns out that they were having all sorts of weird conversations with people, allegedly. All these Discord leaks happened. Lottery scams got alleged, all of that stuff. And Mr. Beast had never really answered for any of it other than putting out a ridiculous corporate statement that read basically, we investigated ourselves and we found we did nothing wrong. Well, now he did an interview with YouTuber Oompaville and has answered some of the questions that people have been asking. And so I want to take a look and give Mr. Beast a fair shake. Of course, you guys can decide if you're going to buy it or not. Speaking of which, by the way, huge shout out to this video sponsor, My Coffee Company, and our limited print run advent calendar. It is literally the best coffee advent calendar on the market. You can look around. It's got obviously some of our seasonal coffees, but it's also got some real cacao cocoa and some of our sweet treats in it. Link in the description to pick yours up now. Also, feel free to check out our brand new winter selection flavors. Sugar plum and gingerbread. Those are on sale with promo code Winter Sale. So you can try those, get 10% off, get your advent calendar. We also have gift boxes. So we are your Christmas destination. Mr. Beast finally responds to the allegations proving innocences during the interview with Oompaville. So one individual that was kind of revealing a lot of salacious stuff about Mr. Beast was an individual who goes by the name Dogpack404. Now, Mr. Beast works to debunk many of the claims that were made and now makes a claim that he is suing him.
Are you going to sue Dogpack?
Well, there's tons of examples of him intentionally manipulating things to not be true and posting it online. Tons and tons and tons of that. Soggy has basically an hour and 27-minute video, and an hour of it is just flat out proving manipulation and lies, and caused a lot of harm to my businesses. I mean, I've literally had people pull out millions of dollars and then tell me it was directly because of his video. And don't worry, I instantly was like, can you send that in writing? So, if I win a case or anything,
Here's the thing. One of the hardest things to prove with defamation, you see this a lot with like YouTubers or media personalities throwing this kind of stuff around. I'm going to sue you. You printed this about me. That's a lie. You said that about me. That's a lie. Well, the issue is, in order to sue somebody, you have to prove damages. So if some journal writes some crap article about me, right? If I want to go to court and fight that or, get my name cleared, you're going to have to be able to prove financial damages. So in this particular case, it seems like if Mr. Beast can prove that these things that were said about him were lies or manipulated, he absolutely has financial damages. Will he sue a relative nobody for millions of dollars? I strongly would say probably not. It's a PR nightmare for him. It would look bad. This guy has no money to give him. You can't squeeze blood from a stone, so to speak. So I don't know if he even would.
Directly point damages. No reason why. And it's just unfortunate. Like, I don't want to be put in this situation, but probably going to have to. I mean, it's just...
He probably will have to be honest with you. This is the thing. Maybe everything this Dogpack guy said is true. But I'm guessing that at least some of it may have been manipulated. And in order to clear his name, he has to actually sue and get a judgment. Because if people believe the video, then it's an issue. Now, Mr. Beast probably does not want to get open to discovery. That said, you're talking about needing a real high-end team of lawyers to inflict pain on Mr. Beast at your own expense. If you're Dogpack 404, you don't have the money or time to do that. So, not great. But again, all of this started when Mr. Beast's best friend, so to speak, decided that he wanted to, have conversations with Mr. Beast fans and then get blown by them, allegedly.
And part of that investigation is they recommended that I not talk about drama or really do anything online because it might influence, witnesses or any people they might interview.
This is him speaking why he stayed silent so long. This again is, this is a reasonable answer. I'm just trying to analyze his answers. If a lawyer tells you to shut up, he probably had to shut up.
Or ex-employees. So it's a little unfortunate because I told them, okay, I'll wait till the investigation is over. And I believe that was literally like a week before the Dogpack video came out. And then truthfully, just in transparency, I've never done one of these like big investigations before. And in my head, it was going to last like 2 or 3 weeks. It ended up taking a couple months, apparently combing through all the documents and doing all the interviews and everything. Just took way longer than I thought because I've never had to bring in a top tier law firm and a former federal prosecutor and let him, do this really big thing.
Well, yeah, they're probably have a blank check. So they're probably going to, run every possible, oh, we need to look through everything, Mr. Beast. Tick, tick, tick.
And so that kind of concluded a couple weeks ago when I put out the tweet of the follow-up.
Yeah.
Like that was the day I got the conclusion of it. And I was like, okay, in transparency, I'll throw this out. So up until that point, it was, I had told Quinn Emanuel that, to protect the integrity, I wouldn't do anything or engage in any of this drama. And then after that, yeah, like you said, a lot of stuff had come out between when the investigation started and when it ended. And I was just kind of like, whoa, I don't really know how to like hit this stuff. And
all that makes sense. Now, there were some very big claims in terms of him running an illegal lottery and him running a crypto scam.
Was there any compliance, any steps taken to prevent this? What is your just perspective on that?
Yes. So I don't think we did. I have people looking into it and like trying to pull the footage and figure it out. He disproved the two, which I mean, those were crazy. I don't want to just like speculate. I have a team looking into it. I don't think we did though. But regardless, just to be truthful, if people want a refund or think for whatever reason, like we did something wrong, like I'll send you a link that you can just put in the description where they can get a refund. Maybe just throw it on the screen here.
He probably did when he was young and he didn't understand all the laws. He probably did break some laws. For example, like when I did a giveaway with my coffee brand coffee company, there's like a whole bunch of my quote unquote haters that came and said, hey, well, you have to allow somebody to enter your contest for free. You can't do a giveaway that requires people to purchase stuff. There's all sorts of like legal stuff that maybe you don't have any ill intent, but you just don't really know about. And so, I'm going to say he probably did make some mistakes in terms of this lottery that he did, but he's not getting prosecuted for that. In terms of his, Mr. Beast and his insider trading stuff, he had this to say.
Coffee's video.
Yeah, Coffee's video and the report. Well, so I'll start off with the report. I mean, most people probably haven't even read it, but that's what kind of spawned that whole thing was this. Did you see it? Like that? Yeah. So the gist of this crypto report that was, 1 second. Sorry. It's not my.
Oh, wait, that's bad timing. That's bad timing.
This report was Jimmy is too stupid to like make this kind of money. Therefore, it must be insider trading. This is his wallet. Clearly there was insider trading because he never would have been able to make this kind of money.
That's true.
When
that
in
was the
reality,
claim.
which is what I told Coffee in that statement we gave him, it was managed by a fund. So I wasn't the one managing the wallet. I've never had access to that wallet. I've never done the buying and selling on that wallet. there's a actual professional who's written books on crypto and lived and breathes crypto every second of the day managing it. So most of the allegations there like are just answered by like, I am too stupid to do that. That's why a fund was managing it. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, like Coffee said, like if he literally said this in a video. If you like Jimmy, then you're like, yeah, he has answers for everything and just checks out. And if you don't like Jimmy, then you're going to go, there's obviously wrongdoing here. But yeah, I mean, the honest truth is like, I make videos, I'm running 7 businesses, I got a lot going on. And I'm invested in a crypto fund.
So every answer he gives, of course, and then this child slave labor, he has an answer for everything. Does that mean that it's, 100% disproven? Well, probably not, because people that hate him are going to say, I'm not convinced by this interview. I'm not convinced by the things that he said. And people are, I'm not here to shill for Mr. Beast, but I genuinely do believe that he pretty much acknowledged a lot of these, claims. And it's also fair to say that, he's received no criminal allegations, no criminal charges. I feel like our corrupt Department of Justice would probably be pretty pumped to try and get a piece of Mr. Beast. Or maybe you believe that he's incredibly well coached and they give him just enough plausibility. And that's true. Obviously the moldy Lunchley things was a real thing that they had going on. But two things can be true. You can be well coached by a lawyer and you can also be telling the truth. Now it's tough to buy when somebody just says, "Ooh, I'm just too stupid. Ha, hurdy her. I'm just some guy." That's all pretty suspicious. So I guess people will have to let me know. And let me know what you think. Is he telling the truth here? Or is he just extremely well coached and he got away scot-free? It'll probably be somewhere in between, I'm guessing. Don't forget to order your delicious winter selection, sugar plum or gingerbread coffee. Promo code winter sale to save on those. And to pre-order your 12 Days of Coffee Advent Calendar over on coffeebrandcoffee.com. Link in the description. We only made 3,000 of them, and at the time of this recording, we've sold over 1,000. So don't wait. They are starting to ship on Monday, November 25th. And so everybody that's pre-ordered one, yours should be in the mail by Tuesday. And going forward, we'll be shipping on demand. So make sure you get your order in today. We'll talk to you again real soon.